हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। कैसे हो आप सब गाइस? हाउ आर यू गाइस? हैप्पी मकर संक्रांति भाई। संक्रांति सॉरी संक्रांति मीन्स काइट फेस्टिवल। हमारे यहाँ काइट फेस्टिवल है गाइस। यस, कैसे हो? काफ़ी दिनों बाद हम मिल रहे हैं। आज कल और 200 स्ट्रीम होगी गाइस। यस, आज मैं मॉर्निंग से छत पे था, पतंग उड़ा रहा था, काइट फ्लाई कर रहा था और जस्ट अभी खाना खा के आया। मैंने सोचा चल एक स्ट्रीम कर लो 4-5 बजे तक या फिर 6 बजे तक स्ट्रीम कर लो। तो लेट्स गो गाइस, हम कंटिन्यू करते हैं वैम्पायर। जहाँ से हमने छोड़ी थी हॉस्पिटल में जाके, हम वहीं से कंटिन्यू करेंगे गाइस। ए यूट्यूब मदरचोद है, मैं पहले ही बोल देता हूँ। मैं दूसरे आईडी से देख रहा हूँ, उसकी खुद की वॉचिंग नहीं आ रही है। आपकी मुझे क्या दिखाएगी गाइस?
Stay here until my research is complete. I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
एक सेकंड गाइस। तो लेट्स गो गाइस, हम कंटिन्यू करते हैं। पहला अपना माउस पैड, आंसर द डोर।
Come on, I don't have all night.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
How can I?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
There is nothing area. This room is off limit. No antibiotics at all.
Sorry, there's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital.
Okay,
Small
morgue
door
दे
at the end of a narrow
मिल
street.
गए हमको।
On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Enter the old morgue. एक्चुअली है कहाँ पे? यहाँ पे है ना। ये बंद है कि यहाँ पे
It's locked, all right.
भाई हमारे पास की है फिर भी। अच्छा, पीछे से जाना होगा, पीछे से।
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
अबे तेरी माँ का फोटोग्राफी इन वॉलेट आई थिंक यहाँ से रास्ता मिलना चाहिए। यस चलो सर्च करते सब कुछ क्या मिलता है यहाँ पे। ये साले अजीब अजीब सी आवाजें निकल रहा है, कौन निकल रहा है पता नहीं। एक एक रूम चेक करना पड़ेगा। अच्छा हम बाहर निकल गए क्या? लग तो ऐसा ही रहा। ये क्या है? पब्लिक नोटिस when evidence winning God of RYZEN क्या हम जा सकते हैं? यस नाइस। चलो ये अंदर थे बंद था तो हमने खोल दिया। बे ये तो हॉस्पिटल है बेन। बेन का टका मुझे लगा मोड रूम है। साले कितनी अजीब अजीब से आवाजें है। चलो 5 रुपीस। टन 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 टन।
It's locked.
लोग तो की ढूंढनी पड़ेगी।
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop.
साले बेन
Must be the same strain.
आएगा यहाँ पे।
This sickness moves faster than influenza.
ओके मेडिसिन मिल गई थोड़ी बहुत। ओके 2 रुपीस भी मिल गए। अला मैं 2 रुपीस का क्या करूँगा?
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
ओके बेसमेंट की भी मिल गई। नाइस हम सही जा रहे हैं गाइस। नहीं जाना। अच्छा ये यहाँ पे खड़ा है। चल बे निकल पहली फुर्सत में। ये लोग
I cannot enter.
I will look.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate and that might prove itself useful.
पहले ऊपर जाएंगे फिर नीचे। पहले ऊपर का सब कुछ क्लियर करेंगे। ये भी बंद है, ये भी बंद है। अब तो नीचे ही जाना होगा। अबे अबे ये शायद नीचे ही गया होगा, मुझे पक्का पता है। जो देखो,
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
चल बे निकल। ये तो सारी भूल भुलैया जल रहा यार जगह है। ओह, ऑपरेशन थिएटर। हाँ, डोर के पीछे एक बंदा है।
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
ये तो साली वेंचर भूल भुलैया है। ये रहा डोर के पीछे वाला। अच्छा, यहाँ पे हम नहीं जा सकते, जाना तो यहीं पे ही है। अबे 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 तेरे पास भी है, मेरे पास भी है, देख। हो गया कहाँ पे? चल।
These skulls can be so ferocious.
साला।
I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
वो भागने वाला तू ही था ना, मुझे पता है। नहीं है। एनालिसिस नाइस। सिक्स चाहिए, 2 चाहिए, बेक नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं होगा। 2 एंड्स में भी अपग्रेड नाइस। रिसाइकल 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 है। चलो भाई, हो गया। अब जाके कुछ अब कुछ तो मिला है। नहीं होगा गन्स में। चलो निकलते हैं। यहाँ पे कुछ है। आवाज यहाँ से आ रही थी ना। ये सब क्या है लास्ट? कुछ बस छूटना ना चाहिए गाइस। यहाँ पे तो हम गए। अच्छा ये तो बंद ही था ना। ये तो फिर चलो वापस ऊपर। चलो अब यहाँ से निकलते हैं। काफी सारा मेडिसिन हो गया। काफी सारा मीन्स केमिकल्स वो सब हो गए। तो अब उसको देना भी होगा ना। ये बंद है।
It's locked.
आई थिंक मेरे कमरे में ही हो गए। अबे मुझे ऐसा लग रहा। तो चलो अब अपनी स्किल बढ़ा लेते हैं। तीन सौ। अब होगा 300 वाला। नहीं 600। हाँ ये होगा। नाइस कंफर्म। हमारा लेवल का 7 हो चुका है।
I cannot enter.
Bring back the wallet to his owner. Night shift. Bring the medicine to Dorothy Crane in the patient room. ये कहाँ पे होगी? ये तो अननोन नहीं है। ये भी अननोन है। तो भी अननोन है। डोरोथी कैन ये रही ना नीचे है। हाँ भाई आता हो.
Must I wait, damn it?
Blaming me will not further your agenda, sir.
How long's it going to take to
ये
fix
रही.
me properly?
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Okay. Talk to Edgar Sonsens. ये ऊपर है. नहीं ये यहाँ पे नहीं है.
It's locked.
ये रहा.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area
Guys,
of
like
town,
कर देना
the
and
hospital,
subscribe कर देना.
brand new life.
जो भी
How
new है देख
stimulating
रहा
must
है.
be.
Like and
I wish I
subscribe,
could
guys.
share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
This is no gift. Your word being confirmed. I am living paradox.
I'm a dead man. I was murdered. Now I'm a murderer. Tell me how this is a gift.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Call me Edgar. This is not abusing. We need each other. No need to apologize. We need each other.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Do you need something, Jonathan?
अबे गलती से बोला है. No.
We'll see each other again soon, Edgar.
सॉरी डॉक्टर, गलती से वो भाई दब गया था। तेरी ऑफिस में कुछ है लूटने के लिए? शायद नीचे नीचे। शायद बाहर है।
The flu took my dear wife.
ये कौन है अब नया?
I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to
लेडी
talk.
एस बुरी।
You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
गाइस हम इसके बाद टॉम राइडर खेलने वाले हैं,
Good
तीनों के
evening,
तीनों
Dr.
पार्ट।
Reed.
1 2
It's a
3।
pleasure to see you
यस,
again.
टॉम राइडर, राइज ऑफ द टॉम राइडर
You
एंड
seem
शेडो ऑफ द टॉम राइडर।
surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your
आज मैं
recent
डाउनलोड कर लूंगा, शायद मैं इसके
appointment to
साथ भी
Pembroke
भाई
Hospital.
स्टार्ट
You're
कर
a
दूं।
The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury.
लेडी
I remember
एसबेरी।
you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
I feel played. I am glad to see you. Swenson's Francis Vampyrs। कर दूं?
So it seems our Dr. Swansea does indeed have a fascination for creatures of our constitution.
Dr. Swansea is a remarkable man. Dedicated, one might say, obstinate? He spent years compiling our bestiary.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
I am here to help you.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Please continue.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I will take care of it. Is this true?
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
met him in New York once.
If only there were more of us. Less.
अच्छा ये है पेशेंट.
What is this?
Who are you? Get
out of
out.
my room.
There's
अच्छा.
no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please calm down. I have a question. Shut up. Please calm down.
Please calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait.
Wait.
You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
Not about medical error.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
वाह भाई इसमें भी नेक्स्ट राउंड सही है भाई. ये 90 मीटर्स.
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
ये यहाँ पे नहीं होगा. ये आई थिंक बाहर हो सकता है या फिर नहीं भी.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that caliber.
चल 5 मीटर बता रहा है, एक 3 मीटर बता रहा है, एक 46 मीटर बता रहा है, एक 35. ये तो बंद होगा ना. हाँ ये बंद है. ये भी नहीं है. 6 मीटर कहाँ पे? 6 मीटर ऊपर है. ये तो बंद है.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
तो यही कुछ गड़बड़ लग रही है
I don't like
नर्स।
hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
साले तू तो गया बेंचूत, तू तो गया आज।
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to follow him.
Oh, bloody, bloody.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
ओके मुझे यहाँ से कहीं और रास्ता ढूंढना पड़ेगा।
What sort of creature is this?
अबे छोड़ दे छोड़ दे छोड़ दे। आजा आजा। अबे नहीं 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 नहीं।
Here's what's left of him. Not a lot to check, but I should.
Finally.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
फलाना हेल के लिए मुझे किसी को खाना पड़ेगा। हेल के लिए मुझे किसी को ब्लड लेना पड़ेगा, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है।
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend. I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Please, I feel sick. Get over here now.
क्या है बे? अबे आएगा आएगा नीचे नहीं आएगा भाई हील करने के लिए कुछ दे दो हील करने के लिए कुछ तो दे दो।
It's locked, all right.
हो गया।
What happened?
Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent, but those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
रुक जा, मुझे कंट्रोल्स कहाँ है, गेम प्ले मेनू, ओके, डायलॉग QEFR, मेमोरीज, अच्छा 1 से ओके, फीलिंग बेटर, नाइस। यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं, ओके कुछ है भी नहीं। ऊपर ना
It's locked.
इस लोग अब ये मत बोलना कि बेंचर उसको मानना होगा। Black man in Whitechapel, reach Whitechapel. Oh,
I cannot enter.
तो बेंचोद में ऊपर कैसे जाऊँ? ये तो जंप तो करता है या नहीं? आई थिंक मुझे वहाँ पे ही मानना होगा, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है, या फिर मैं कुछ मिस कर रहा हूँ। मिस न्यू इन्वेंटिगेशन। तो है नहीं। यहाँ पे हम गए थे ना, अंदर अंदर कुछ तो था नहीं। ने आई थिंक सब कुछ कर दिया ना अंदर वाला कंप्लीट। देखो ये भी लॉक था, ये भी खुल गया। बे यहाँ पे है कोई वो वाला अभी भी? हाँ है ना।
You had better return to Whitechapel without delay. It will be safer there.
Safety isn't really an issue in Whitechapel, because you never are. Never have been. The old place is falling to pieces. But thank you for the advice, sir.
तो भी बाहर में जा। हम लोग ऊपर गए थे, यहाँ पे दो लोगों को मारा था। और हम ये नीचे आ गए और हमें फिर से नीचे। और ये बाहर। आई थिंक पहले टॉक करने जाना है या फिर पहले वहीं पे निकले व्हाइटचैपल स्ट्रीट। भाई यहाँ पे क्या है? अबे तू
There's one of them vermin!
साले
This is despicable.
चलो भाई इतना तो भाई कर ले सेव स्किल वगैरह
I have this thirst for blood.
Burn it, boys!
आजा अबे तारी
It's locked.
देखना तो पड़ेगा ना मार के रास्ता ही नहीं मिल रहा जाना तो यहीं से ही आगे
It's locked, all right.
लोग क्यों बता रहे हैं वो मुझे नहीं पता चलता
The flower's dying. It needs water.
अबे कंफर्म। पहले मैं यहाँ पे टॉक कर लेता हूँ, जिसको भी टॉक करना है वो।
It's locked.
ये अपना शॉर्टकट है।
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me, good luck with you.
अबे किसी को नहीं लगा। अबे
He's dead! Snap it, Leech!
साले चल निकल।
There's more and more of these bloody leeches every night. Aye. The guards recruit more and more every year.
एक दो तीन।
When did you join the guard? 2 days ago. This is my first patrol.
अबे तेरी भैंस की आंख। भाई एक मारता भी नहीं है सही तरह से यार। देखो कल
More and more of these bloody leeches every night. Aye.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
बस सभी दो लोग है क्या? ये इसका कैमरा एंगल भाई बहुत वो है.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow. Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Let's trade.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Slow. Thank you, ma'am. कितने $5-3 साले बेगा करके ही बस इतने ही मिले.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to. Good evening, sir. Do you remember me?
If you're here for a reward, you'll be sorely disappointed.
Remember me direct.
But I'll gladly
Salah.
shake the hand of a fellow countryman.
I'm not here for a bounty. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed from the Pembroke.
A doctor? In Whitechapel? What an opportunity. My name's Bates. Cadogan Bates.
Do you require assistance, Mr. Bates?
This side.
Not me.
Ashish, this side.
Your skills could help a lot of people round here. That would help my business, because I say a live tenant's a paying tenant.
वाह भाई, नहीं चाहिए पर्सनल कोई क्वेश्चन.
Goodbye, Mr. Bates. There's nobody here. I cannot enter.
Who distributes flowers at this time of the night?
Mr. Bates.
Evening, Doctor.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane. She's a nurse. What can you tell me about her?
Dorothy Crane, bless her soul. I really should thank her someday.
Has she treated you?
No. When I need a checkup, I'd go to a bloody doctor, not some back alley clinic full of sick foreigners.
चलो personal question.
You seem to have recovered well since your attack. Do you ever think about what happened to you?
Not much. It was a fucking nightmare. Savages, absolute bloody savages. Their appearance. Jesus. It made me want to puke.
You'd better not come back here. I won't be around next time to save you.
Oh, what do you seem too happy? What help could I be to your business?
What help could I possibly be to your business?
That's simple. I already get good money from all those fleeing the war. Can you imagine what they'd be willing to pay if I could offer medical assistance too?
Mr. Bates, do not make me regret saving your life in this quarantine zone.
I understand, Dr. Reed, you're from a good family. Don't want to get your hands dirty. That's fine. I'll be happy to act as your middleman.
I have no interest in money.
I've no interest in money. Perhaps one night I will visit you and take what I require. If that should happen, there will be no need for a middleman.
So it's a no then. That's too bad. The Reed tonic could have really helped people, you know, save lives. Isn't that what you do? I mean, people buy that Swanborough shit.
चलो I think
Goodbye, Mr. Bates.
इसके पास कुछ नहीं होगा, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है. यहाँ पे तो कुछ जा नहीं सकते. या फिर एक ही बंदा है.
This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood.
साले कहीं पे भी जाओ साले मरे 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 ही रहते हैं.
Can be the answer to all your problems, as long as you have the money.
Someday you'll understand. You've wasted your life away.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of a street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
You should read this letter.
I have found a very interesting letter. Your son planned to prove his worth to the gang by stealing your medicine.
Oh, I see. So the little bugger thought he could use his dad to build a reputation.
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found him. Perhaps you should take better care of your son.
I love my Albert, sir. Believe me. It's just... well, I'm an arsehole, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for the letter. This is for your trouble.
Okay.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke?
Hey, last पूछ लेते हैं.
Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
Okay, चलो भाई, goodbye.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
People are talking about this. Perhaps I should look into it.
Okay, एक सेकंड. वहाँ पे कोई तो है. जाने का रास्ता
It's locked. No one's there. Nobody at home.
साला जाने का रास्ता किधर है?
It's locked, all right.
ये भी बंद है, वो भी बंद है, साला बेंचोत. ये तो साला कुछ काम का है नहीं.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical
इससे
care
भी
to the
कुछ
poor.
ले लेते हैं,
The whole
promotion
thing
जो I
has
think
to be
हो
some
जाए.
sort of scam, if you ask me.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
8 रुपए भाई, 8 रुपए. Investigation dealers produce action.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be from Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is
साला
always
बेंचो
around.
दे यही करना था यहाँ पे आके बेंचो
Richard Nethercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
अबे दो दो
Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
नहीं बाद में आना
Cheap price.
फाइन क्लियरेंस एरिया
Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily routine.
ये कौन है बेंचो अबे तू कहाँ से आ गया साले लुखे साले Find Richard in the area.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
About the religious British here.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name.
Love the name, भाई. Name के साथ साथ कुछ और कोई भी तो है नहीं ना चक्कर.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
चलो वो वही बचा एक. यहाँ से जा सकता हूँ? नहीं. अबे यहाँ पे कुछ था ना? नहीं है. Find in the area.
You are blinded by your
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son.
Other
Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Press detail.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
Why at Nurse Crane? You don't like nurses?
So you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fibre.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
अब इसके पास.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
A nurse I know is compromised. I care about public health. Is confidential. A nurse I know is compromised.
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious, never goes out, doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Yes. He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Okay, 61 मीटर. साले इधर से उधर, उधर से इधर, इधर से उधर, उधर से इधर. Find the mailbox.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Okay, find a way into this particular house.
Cheap price, good quality.
Hello?
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Let's have a man-to-man talk.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
तो थैंक यू अंदर आने के लिए बेचोद
It's locked.
ओह बेंचोद यहाँ पे हॉस्पिटल बना के रखी है
Can you hear my voice? I need help.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Anything else I should know? Where are the quinine installed?
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I must perform a personally. Do we have any?
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Don't question me. What would you?
Don't question me, nurse. I need a drain. Now.
Yes, Doctor.
दे दे भाई.
He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see.
I must suture the artery. Let me finish alone.
I have this, nurse. Allow me to finish the procedure alone. I need the room.
I'd prefer to stay and see this through. This is my patient, Doctor. I have needle and thread for stitching the wound.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him.
चलो मेरा
We've lost his pulse. He's dying,
phone
Doctor.
भाई. Cardiac message now.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along? We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, We did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners.
It's locked. I cannot enter.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Social circle. You can't carry on with this. You have come to stop the blackmail. This is illegal.
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
The blackmail must stop. Bola na.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
I look away, but you reason. I am ending this right now. भाई मैं ending तो नहीं करूँगा अभी तो.
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then?
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor.
Good customers are
Good
always.
customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal.
New citizens kill me. Int fell. Find a way into Darius Petitioner's house.
It's locked.
What the fuck?
This one stinks already. There's one of them vermin. Last warning, sir.
तेरी माँ का
Filthy fucking beast! Its head!
तेरी माँ का जो मैं जा रहा था चुपचाप तो जाने दिया होता। गुड ब्लेस यू। यहाँ से रास्ता है ही नहीं।
I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable.
Someday you'll understand. You've wasted your life away.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
It's locked, all right.
साला जिस डोर में मैं जाता हूँ साला वो भाई लॉक होता है, जिस डोर पे मैं जाता हूँ वो साला लॉक होता है। तो कोई ओपन भी रहता है या नहीं रहता?
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Boys!
Crush the leech, boys!
अबे तारी बेंच क्या टका। भाई बहुत सारी स्किल्स आई थिंक हो जाएगी जो भाई पेंडिंग है वो। चलो भाई सेव। लेवल 10।
I cannot enter.
अबे वो तो मुझे भी पता है बेंचो तू एंटर नहीं हो पाएगा।
Pembroke is so lucky to have Dr. Reed, you know. I met him in New York once.
If only there were more of us.
Yeah, bench.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
He trusts you. In the end, you are a killer. Compromise only hides your ability.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
No need to apologize. We are vampire after all. So the examination was true.
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey. We are Darwin's next chapter. His cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
I bid you farewell. For
My
now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Find a way into this vent house.
Yes, Jonathan?
May I ask you some questions?
Please do. I have promised to answer you.
About your ladyship, about who's in my head, vampire, am I a vampire? I said.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
Do you know his brotherhood? No one suspected you?
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
Okay, no one suspected.
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may
सब
I
कुछ पूछ ही
inquire
लेते हैं
your
guys.
age?
क्या बोल रहे हो?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
This is no.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Scowl?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
I bid you farewell, for now, my lady.
Find a way, blackmail in white scepter. Find a way into this particular house. ये अभी तक अटका हुआ है.
But the suffering continues.
तो मैं बाहर गया 8 मीटर दिखा रहा है. अच्छा ये ऊपर 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 होगा.
It's locked. Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
तो भाई पहले कर लेते हैं रिफिल. पहले कर लेते हैं सेव गाइस. हेल्थ स्टेटस स्टेबल. हमारी स्किल बढ़ गई. एक ही कर गई. Oh guys, अभी के लिए बस इतना ही गाइस। मिलते हैं रात को हम खेलेंगे आई थिंक सो टॉम राइडर। यस गाइस, तो हम खेलेंगे रात को टॉम राइडर। यस गाइस, टॉम राइडर खेलेंगे या फिर कोई और गेम खेलेंगे। तो अभी के लिए बस इतना ही गाइस। चलो एक बार फिर से बैठ जाते हैं, सेव कर लेते हैं। चलो कंफर्म कोई है नहीं। चलो गाइस, तो अभी के लिए बस इतना ही गाइस। टाटा बाय बाय, टेक केयर। क्विट क्या गाइस, तो अभी के लिए इतना ही गाइस। मिलते हैं अब रात को, क्योंकि मुझे अब छत पे भी जाना होगा फिर से रिलेटिव के साथ। यस गाइस, क्योंकि 5 बजने वाले, तो कुछ 4:30 बजे ना, तो कुछ खाना वाना लेके भी जाना होगा रिलेटिव के पास। तो अभी के लिए इतना ही गाइस। चलो गाइस, टाटा बाय बाय, टेक केयर एंड गाइस लाइक कर देना एंड सब्सक्राइब कर देना गाइस। चलो गाइस, टाटा बाय बाय।